So, how far would you go for YouTube stardom? What about committing a crime? Well, in the US, 4 teenage boys from Pennsylvania staged and filmed a fake kidnapping in the parking lot of their local shopping mall.
While police later seized the footage before it reached YouTube, an alarming number of fake abduction videos continue to be posted online.
Now getting him in the trunk's gonna suck. That was good though. That was really good.
I kept going, man.
So, does this spell a dangerous new trend for thrill-seeking teens looking for online celebrity?
Joining us with more on this is tech expert Seamus Byrne from gizmodo.com.au and in Melbourne, psychologist Sally-Anne McCormack. Good morning to you both.
Morning.
Seamus, disturbing, dangerous, I mean, horrible stuff, right? We're seeing this as a trend now.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big issue here, of course, is that, you know, YouTube is TV for another generation, and so you can put anything on there that you like. It's easy to get on there, but how do you get lots of views? Because everybody's now just wondering, how many views can I get, and therefore how crazy can I go? You know, if you don't have some kind of really cool talent that's going to get you attention, you can always act a bit dumber and get attention that way.
Okay, so it's powerful, isn't it? And how disturbing is it? Is it becoming a trend, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the big thing for these people is that, you know, when you talk about the kind of access to this medium, we're talking, you know, 2 billion views a day, and we're talking average numbers. I think on average everybody watches YouTube for 15 minutes a day, you know. So
Really?
There's this massive audience out there, and that's what these people desperately crave. So I think it makes sense then that some people go the path of trying to be talented and show it off, and other people go the path of just, you know, heading into the gutter.
Sorry, give us that stat again. What's the stat?
Yeah, 15 minutes every day is the average that everybody watches YouTube.
Well, I don't watch it all, so there are a lot of people spending more than 15 minutes.
A lot of people spend a lot more time.
We can understand people watching the morning show for 2.5 hours, but 15 minutes on YouTube. Goodness me. Sally-Anne, why are kids taking these unnecessary risks? Why are they feeling compelled to do worse stunts than the guy before them?
Look, risk-taking isn't new in adolescence, and I think the onset of adolescence really marks the explosion of risk-taking behaviour, like dangerous driving and all those other things as well that we know of. There's 3 main things at play, though. There's brain development, which, you know, Harvard University have talked about the underdeveloped prefrontal cortex, which is just part of the brain. And there's actually a Queensland researchers that are looking into testosterone as well. There's thinking strategies. So, you know, our thinking changes over time, and adolescents think with hot cognitions, which just means that they're driven by emotional thinking, impulsive thoughts. Whereas as we get older, hopefully, we're looking more at cold cognitions, which is more judging and factual. And thirdly is dopamine, which is that chemical hit that we get in our brains when we do something fun or exciting. And adolescents, according to MRIs, adolescents are more prone to that, or more sensitive to getting that high than children or adults. So I think those 3 things in place are some of the things that contribute to it.
Sally-Anne, I know you're going to tell me to put the computer in the living room where everyone can see it, but apart from that, how do parents make themselves more aware of what their kids are up to online? Because, you know what, that's not always possible. Kids, you know, need to be doing their homework in quieter areas as well, where they've got computers.
Yeah, look, it's really hard. Parenting is such a balancing act. It's such a difficult thing. You know, I muddle through it myself, and I have, you know, educational degrees and psychological degrees, but I've got 4 adolescents. So I think things more like, you know, what not to do would be, don't helicopter parent, which is hovering over them all the time. Don't overschedule them. They need to take risks to some degree, or they need to take risks. And thirdly, not to stand back too much either. We need to spend time with them. The incidental learning, like when we're watching television shows and we might see some people doing silly things, and make comment. Watching the news, make comment, ask their opinions. And schools have a place as well. I think teaching internet and media literacy, making sure that the children know exactly what they're doing and the impact and the, you know, the repercussions, I guess, of YouTube and other forms of media on the internet.
Very important they understand the way how to navigate around this space safely. Seamus, on the flip side, can YouTube act as a watchdog? Is there an upside to knowing who's watching what when and who's doing what, producing what when?
Well, yeah, that's it. I think that the fact that they're putting these videos on YouTube certainly makes it easy to work out, who's doing crazy things, and you can go and find them. I think when some of the, the bullying aspects of people posting videos to YouTube, I mean, ultimately it means that they're doing something that isn't totally hidden away, and somebody can actually find out that something's happened, and that can help basically catch people when they have been doing really, really ridiculous things.
Okay. Do we know where YouTube Central is? Like, where are all the guys who are watching this stuff on YouTube and make the decisions? Where are they?
I mean, it's so hard to monitor, I mean, I think it's like 24 hours of video goes up every minute.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of automated systems to try to track it, and every video has like a flag system for inappropriate content. So if something is totally over the top, people can sort of say, someone should probably check this because it's a bit crazy.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Seamus. And thank you, Sally Ann.